Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Kodai Senga. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable. Kind of a silent assassin out there. Just goes to work, and guys look up. It's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance. Maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Check swing, and he went 1-2. Senga went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. Grounds one to short. Lindor slinging it to first in time.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13.
Two down, bases empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Two strikes.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Mets DH, Kevin Parada. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Pete Alonso.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, it goes a long way.
Throw on to Olsen. They get the out on Soto. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. Nothing here on the show. And we're back. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1-2 here. Got him, swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And here it comes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side for the second time today. Down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Pete Alonso. And Sale deals. That one ripped. Harris takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jose Siri, the next to hit. Not close with that one. 2-1. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, and there are 2 outs.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 2-0 ball game. 3rd inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Profar gets a piece there. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Hit in the air out to center field. Taylor pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Popped up right side. Olsen makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mets.
So the batting order turns over. So now here's the Mets DH. Kevin Parada. The changeup missing. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone.
Now
We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
On the ground to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Michael Harris.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Rojas. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The Braves hitless so far in the game. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Braves go down quickly here. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Soto.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one found hard the other way. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Back here in Queens, and now here is Marcell Ozuna. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. Back there. Leaping, and it's gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-1. Here comes Austin Riley. Next offering is foul back.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Long ball draws the Braves closer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point.
Lindor.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Line drive. Profar makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose.
And now it's Jose Siri. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. That one the other way, and that's just foul. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now Francisco Alvarez. On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop. Completes the play.
Here's Sean Murphy. His righty-lefty splits there.
Sean Murphy.
And it remains 2-2. Got him! Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the hold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. There's a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Kevin Parada. Inside, and it's 2-1. In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna.
Second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Tapped softly on the ground. Arcia on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And now it's Juan Soto.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Miguel Rojas. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team. to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. There's a swing and a miss. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A towering shot to center. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it, really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Buck Farmer on the pitch here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Swing and a miss.
3-2.
Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. One away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
And that one hit to first. Lindor retired.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to
Now
get there.
batting,
Just rolled
the
over
left
it and got the
fielder,
ground ball.
Jose.
2 down, bases empty.
Siri.
Now the left fielder, Jose Siri. Swinging a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. There's a strike. Siri leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And this is now a 3. Back here at Citi Field, here is Austin Riley. Outside low, now 3-1.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's Matt
The
Olson.
batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's pin number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Late that time, it's strike 2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor brings it in, and that is that.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
Number 63 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Kevin Parada.
2-1.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee also getting ready. That's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all
batter,
the
number
holes in his
2.
swing and his
Second
approach,
baseman,
just frustrating for him
Louis
up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
There's a strike at the knees. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Juan Soto waiting to hit for the Mets. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there.
Now
For the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Juan Soto. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Acuna off of first with 2 away. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 3 and the Braves 1. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Here's Orlando Arcia. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Hit in the air, left field. Siri in position. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets make it 6 straight victories.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant.